So, good evening, friends. I'm Satish here from Pragyan AI. So, now this series is all about aptitude and making sure you are able to clear the written test or interviews or whatever is there for freshers. So, what all things we will be covering in this session is actually relevant for you to crack the technical or basic rounds. So we will be covering aptitude, some extent C, some extent basic SQL, and basic Python. So since we already covered that operating system, computer architecture, networking and cloud computing overview, data structure algorithm using Python. So this is not a detailed one, so just a brief things, all these things, OOPS concepts using Python, software project management and testing basics, and some tools what we should be using like Jira, GitHub, and Agile kind of things. So these are the things we will be covering to make sure you are able to clear the written test and aptitude test. And they may be asking some of these questions in the technical interviews also. Along with this, they will then switch over to a specific domain. Like if you are interested in web application, they will start asking about web application. If you are interested in embedded system, then they will start focusing on embedded systems. If you are interested in data science and machine learning and AI, so they will then switch over to data science, machine learning and AI. So full stack, so much like, so these things more or less will be generic and common irrespective of like, and these skill is enough for you to get a basic kind of like Infosys, TCS kind of a jobs, you able to get it actually. But every other company also ask these kind of questions. But apart from that, they will ask you some skill sets, what you should be having, like some specific, like VLSI design, front end, back end, AI, ML, so full stack, blockchain, cyber security, something like one skill. So this is a foundation plus the skill they will be looking at you. So in that, most important, because for freshers, every company takes a written test, irrespective whether you are applying for, say, startups doesn't take written test in all sense, but most of the well-known MNCs companies will take a written test. So written test will have sometimes it will be only the aptitude test. Sometimes it is aptitude plus your communication skill and logical thinking plus the technical skills. So technical skills is based on these things actually. They will be asking basic means like, so maybe independent test or combined in one test actually, depending on company to company. So some only take aptitude once and then technical round test is another round, then technical round will be there, or some they mix together and they will take a test. So it is depending to, and some English language learning, communication skill are related, logical thinking, all those things, like so verbal skill also they will be checking it actually. But I'm not, since you people have already attended the soft skills, I'm not covering this verbal and all those things. So aptitude, because majority is actually aptitude and technical skill, but like still there is a weightage for even verbal kind communication and all those kind of things also. Like it is because they want you should be cracking everything. So like there will be weightage will be there. Like there is a cutoff marks will be there. How much should be there in aptitude? How much should be in English? How much should be there in the technical things actually, these foundation kind of technical skills. So there is a cutoff, and this cutoff is depending on company to company. It is not common across all companies. So it is all depend on the company, and in that also like which one to give more focus, like computer architecture, embedded systems, or C programming, or SQL, or Excel. So depending on what kind of company is there. So some company use some preferences, like semiconductor companies use different way, software companies use different way. Software companies like Amazon, Facebook, they focus more on data structure, algorithm kind of things. So if you think about the semiconductor, they think about C, they won't focus about the database that much action, but like computer architecture, network and cloud, they will be thinking about that way. OS, operating system. So it's depending on what kind of company, so specific, but they will be asking other one or two questions, but more questions will be in specific skills actually. Then they will jump into detail into if it is a semiconductor, then embedded systems and VLSI, or like C or computer architecture more. So something like that, like, and if it is data science and analytics kind of things, they will go in a data science and more about AI and ML and all those things. So this is how the structure looks like. So I hope you understood how the written test things will be there. And some companies, like after that, like there is a GD round will be there, or maybe all the things, but GD round and all those things, I think we have already covered in soft skills. So GD rounds and all those things, like you should be having a generic knowledge, GK kind of things, what is happening in this current world. And then you should be able to put some positives, negatives, and take a stand. So those things I think you already covered in the soft skills, but that I'm not covering that, because nowadays like people are like startups and all those things, they don't have that much time to focus on your GD and all those things. But because while you are doing communication, they would have gauged actually how good you are in putting forward the communication. Some companies cover in HR round only, tell about what is happening in India or something like generic kind of a questions to know you what you think about it, and how opinionate, or like what kind of leadership skill sets you have and all those things. Just whether you are able to articulate or not, tell some positive, negative, or whether you can comprehend or not. That is the intention to ask those kind of questions. But it is all these is dependent on company to company. So since like I'm trying to give the overall picture, so I hope you understood how things works. Any questions here?
No, sir.
Okay, so now what we will do now, so we will jump into aptitude questions. Aptitude questions is why they will be checking aptitude questions. Most of the, like even in the CAT, even in GRE, even in GMAT, even a lot more, like, so most of the top-notch universities checks your aptitude or mathematical logical thinking, mainly because, so in programming, your aptitude plays a very important role. So whether you are able to think or not, whether you are able to solve or not, so that is what we'll think. So if you are not good in the aptitude, then your programming skill or logical thinking to write a logic in program will impact. So most of the times, like, so that is the where they will check it, because what happens actually in programming skills and all those things, evaluation is very, very difficult. So nowadays, like, no, they, like I told you, some of the tools like GitHub, Hacker Earth, and so many are there. There you can write a code and you can submit and you can get, but then now the tools are there to evaluate. Because but earlier, like those kind of tools were not there. They will wanted to check actually whether your logical thinking is there or not. They using this logical thinking or like aptitude things, they will be checking you. So this aptitude skill plays an important role, and most of the people will be taking the aptitude test. So now in aptitude test, like there are a lot of things are there. So let me explain, but there is no limit actually. Like, so depending on company to company, but the key concepts what will be tested are, these are the key concepts actually. So something like that, number system, simplification, LCM, HCF, percentage, average and age, ratio and proportion, mixer allegation, partnership, profit loss, compound interest, simple interest, time and distance, approximation, time work, permutation combination, probability. So most of the permutation combination probability equations actually, these good companies will be asking that these kind of questions. Hello. So these kind of questions will be asked, and there are so many tons and tons of materials is there. So what I will be doing now, so I won't be covering, I won't be covering entire thing, but I will be giving brief overview about all these type of questions. So then what I will be doing now, I will be giving you a list of questions. You can practice it actually. Then you can discuss among yourself. So many things are there. So most important, what are the things, like, so basic and important concepts across each I will be covering. So this is, and apart from that, like there is something like a graphs, understanding graphs and understanding evaluating that anyhow you, since you joined the data science and analytics, no, so we will be putting a lot of graphs, and while plotting the graphs and understanding the graphs things, so logical thinking and all thing will be very easy. Reading the graphs are very, very easy for you people, because most of the people will be asking that kind of questions. Reading bar chart, reading something like, so when you do a lot more case studies in data science, so you're already very good in the plots, different plots actually. They may be asking only few plots, but you may be like more than 20 to 30 different kind of plots you already know. So how to read information from the plot, how should plot actually. So that is another thing. So, and puzzle things also is another thing, but like I'm not covering that kind of a puzzles. So what we will do, we will take some samples like after this course actually, like I will take some sample written tests from Amazon, all those things like last few years kind of things. I will give those as a test for you people. So you should try to solve those kind of questions. And if we have some difficulties, then we can discuss. So that is how I am trying to cover the aptitude thing, the skills. Any questions here? So I hope you understood the brief overview, what I'm trying to cover. So each concepts I will be covering with 1 or 2 samples, and we'll solve 1 or 2, and then I will give a lot of questions to solve. You should be solving among that yourself, like one person can take 3, 3, 4, 4 and solve that and explain to other person. So this is how we will be, because the entire thing is like it is a hell lot of things actually, like it itself will take like few months to cover entire thing. So I'm not going that way. Any questions?
No, sir.
Okay. So first thing is number systems. This is most oftenly asked because most programming language programs also depending on the number system. Most probably using bitwise operators and other things. No, so no, and sometimes what happens, they will ask through the mathematics. Sometimes they will ask through the guess you the output, but they will give the program and say that like what is the output, what it does actually. So in either in the mathematical form, either in the C program, they will be asking this kind of questions like number system related questions. In number system questions, so first thing is actually different type of the number systems like decimal number system, binary number system, octal number system, hexadecimal number system. This I have already covered if you attended the Python Pro the class. But again, somebody who's not joined that actually, like I'm trying to explain that what exactly the number system. So when I say number system, so we will be using some number systems, since like we generically use the decimal number systems. Decimal number systems has a digits from 0 to 9, means like only 10 digits are there, so different. So using these 10 digits, I will be creating any numbers. So number system is like there will be some kind of a digits. Using that I can create any number of any number. So something that like alphabets, no? So in Kannada there is only these many number of alphabets. In English only 26 alphabets. So using those alphabets, we'll be creating the word, we'll be creating the sentence, we'll be doing all those things. So something similar to that. So using only these digits, we can do all those kind of operations, because it is something like a alphabets or like a digits in the number systems. So that in decimal number systems, what we are comfortable with, so it is always has 0 to 9. So 10 digits are there. So that we already know how to, or what is meant by 10, 100, 1000, all those things we know about the decimal systems. The second number system is actually binary number system, because computers operates only in the binary mode. So they only recognize those binary numbers. So that is the reason the binary systems is most popular actually. And binary system has 2 digits, that is a 0 and 1. So only 2 digits. So, and one more thing is actually like, see, when you see this decimal number system, so 1 less to that number. So if it is 10, 1 less to that is 9. So if it is 2, 1 less to that, that is 2. So it is something that like a the end number. So it is not included, excluded up to that number. It will start from 0. So that is how you can think about. So and then what is the next one is actually octal number. Octal number means like up to 7, 0 to 7. So another one is actually hexadecimal. Hexadecimal means like hexadecimal is 16. So 0 to 15. But
15.
since, yeah, but how they will be writing? They won't be writing 15, because each, if I write 15, it consists of 1 and 5. So not possible. Each digit should be unique. One thing is like each digit should be unique. So if I write 0 to 15, so some things are not unique, correct? So let me write that actually. So if I write 0 or 1 or 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, up to this is unique. So when I say 10 like this actually, then this is not unique. This is 1 and 0 I taken. So instead of this there is something called A is there. So 11, this is also not unique because 1 and 1. So instead of that, there is a B is there. So 12, 1 and 2, no, so it is not unique. So C. So 13 is D, 14 is E, and 15 is F. So these are the digits allowed in hexadecimal. So any questions here? So total 16 digits. Total 16 digit hexadecimal. So now what is important here? How to convert from one to other. So how should we convert from one number to other number? So that is most important thing. How should we know that actually how to convert? So that this also again I have covered in the Python class. So again I'm trying to cover here. So how should we, anybody who can explain how should we convert decimal to number, binary number? Anyone who knows? So how should I convert if it is 14 into binary?
2 sevens are 14.
So I should be dividing. So 2 7 ja 14. So remainder is 0. Correct? Then again I will be dividing.
2 3s are 6.
So remainder is 1.
2 ones.
So remainder is 1. So this is a LSB. LSB means like least significant bit. So LSB is least significant bit, and this is MSB. So how should I write? From this direction I should be writing. So 1 1 1 0. So 14 in binary is 1 1 0. Somebody will write something like this to just to think that like you should not, because 1 is also there in the decimal, correct? So they will write in bracket downside as a binary. If they are not mentioned, either this way they will write, in programming language they will write 0 B 1 1 1 0, because they need to differentiate. This is not a decimal number. So in programming language they will write something here. In mathematics or something, the notation they will be writing in bracket downside. So in bracket 2. So that is how they will write. So fine. What is the MSB LSB? So least significant bit. So now let us think about other way around. How should we convert the binary to decimal number? So same thing, will take 1 1 1 and 0. So now I need to convert this into hexadecimal. Sorry, decimal. How should I do that actually? Anyone?
Again dividing with the 2.
Again you will be dividing. So from binary to decimal.
No sir. Multiplication with 10.
Multiplication with 10.
Yes.
How should we do?
1 into 2 plus 1 into 2 to the power of 3 plus 1 into 2 to the power of 2 plus 1 into 2 to the power of 0 1 1 plus 0 into 1 to the power of 0 2 to the power.
So why we got 0? So this is bit 0, this is bit 1, this is bit 2, this is bit 3. So this is a bit location 0. So something that in decimal, in number system, no, you need digit, tens digit, 100 digit, 1000 digit, we'll say, no. So we need digit means like 10 to the power of 0. 10 digit means like 10 to the power of 1. 100 digit means like 10 to the power of 2. Thousands thing means like 10 to the power of 3. So we, in terms of 1000, in terms of 100, in terms of tens, in terms of unit, no. So we call that way in the decimal number. So something, so that is actually 10 to the power of. Since it is a decimal, everything is 10 to the power of. And unit is 0th location, 10th is first location, 100 is second location. Something similar to that we will be doing in binary system. So since binary system, it is always power to the power of 2. It is always to the power of 2 because it is a binary system. If it is a decimal system, always to the power of 10. So always to the power of 10. So now how should we, now how would we get it? Actually 2 to the power of 3 becomes 8. 8 into 1 is 8. So I will be getting 8 here. Then 2 to the power of 2 is 4 into 1 is equal to 4. Then 2 to the power of 1 is 1 or 2 into 1 is 2. So then it is 0. So what is that actually? 14 plus 2 is 8 plus 4 is 12 plus 2 is equal to 14. This is how I'm trying to convert binary into decimal. Any questions?
No, sir.
Okay, so that is the first thing. So we should be learning. So next, what else actually? So next, same thing. What are the conversions? What we have to cover? So decimal number we understood. Decimal number system, binary number system, binary number system conversion we have done. Same thing with the octal number conversion. Let us do the decimal to octal number conversion. So how should we convert decimal to octal number? So let us think that way. So we'll do one example. So around 87, I should be converting octal number. How should I do? Anyone?
Divide with 8.
Yeah. So anyone who is not able to understand, you can raise your hand and ask the question. So if you are not able to understand. So anyone not understood binary system before I jump into octal? Anyone? You can raise your hand. You want me to explain again? I can explain again. So anyone not understood binary system, how to convert decimal to binary, binary to decimal? So you can raise hand. Here is a something like you can raise the hand. Fine. Okay. So what we will be doing? Okay. Octal. So we'll be dividing by 8. How we'll be doing? It is 10, correct?
Yes.
So what is the remainder?
7.
So next
8.
remainder is 2.
2.
So what is the number? 1, 2, 7. So this is how I'll be writing. So this is a decimal number 87 equal to 127 in bracket in the subscription, like in downside I'm writing in octal number. So this is how I should be converting. So if they ask actually, because this is a first level, so there will be, they directly ask like convert into binary to decimal, decimal to octal, just to check actually whether you know this kind of number systems. And it will be questions, actually multiple questions, but simple kind of questions. Sometimes they will ask us some kind of a complex question in number systems. So let us convert it back to the decimal number. How should I convert it to decimal number? So now how should I do? Anyone? This number I have to get it back to the 87. So once, since here I'm trying to divide, so here I should be multiplying, same thing. So anyone can explain? 1 into
2 to the power of 8. 2.
2 to the power of
8 power of 2.
8 to the power of 2. Correct. Okay. 2 into 8 to the power of
to the power of
1.
1
So next 7 into,
plus
okay. So is my voice is breaking, or like are you able to hear me loud and clear, or like my voice is breaking?
No, sir.
Okay. So 8 to the power of 2 is what is actually 8 to the power of 2 is 64. 64 into 1 is 64. So 8 to the power of 1 is 8. 8 into 2 is equal to 16. So plus 7. So 8 to the power of 0 is 1. 1 into 7 is 7. So 64 into 64 plus 16 is 70 plus 80. 80 plus 7, 87. Did you got this actually? How should we convert? How we converted octal number to decimal number? So now sometimes what they will ask you actually, like they will ask this way, instead of asking converting binary number to octal number, then how should we do? First convert binary to decimal and from decimal to octal. So this is how you should be taking steps. Like binary to octal, they ask you to convert binary number to octal number. So binary to decimal, decimal to octal. So that is the one way. The other way is also the shortcut way is actually let us do 87. What is the 87 in binary? So let us try this actually. Then I will try to show you that like how I will be converting in a simplest way. So 2 to the power of what is that actually? So 4.
4, 3, sir. 1.
So next
2, 1.
1. Then
2, 1.
1 0.
1. 1.
So next
5, sir.
5 0.
0.
Next
2, 2.
2 1 and then finally 2
2, 1.
1 0.
0.
Correct. What is the number? 1 0 1
1.
0 1 1 1. Correct.
Yes,
Fine.
sir.
So now in octal, what is odd? 8. What is 8 actually? 2 to the power of 3. Correct. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So now what I will be doing? 3 1 bucket. Next 3 1 bucket. Next 3 1 bucket. What is this value? If nothing is there, 0 0.
0, sir.
This is 1 0 1 0. What is that? 2 1 1 is 7. Did I convert it into octal? Easy.
Yes, sir.
Why we are blocking 3 3? Because 2 to the power of 3 is 8. So 3 3 digit I should be taking. So fine. Any questions?
No,
Anyone
sir.
not understood this one? Okay, let me ask one more question. So 1 1 0 1 1 0 1 1 1 0 0 1. So how should we convert this into octal? Anyone?
Multiply with 8.
How should I convert into octal? Octal number. Binary to octal. How should I?
Grouping numbers.
Okay. So I have grouped into 3 3. Then what else? What is this represent? 0 0 1
1,
1 1 1
7,
0 1 1 0 0 1 0.
2, sir.
This is the octal number. This is a binary number. This is octal number. Equivalent to binary number. Any question? If reverse way I have to convert, so let me ask the reverse way. So now if I give a number, octal number, so 8, sorry, no, octal number doesn't have 8, correct? Okay, now let me take 7 3 4 5 6 2. This is octal. Convert into binary. How should I convert? This 0 1 0. This 1 1 0. This 1 0 1. This 1 0 0. This 0 1 1. And what is this actually? How should I explain this? Okay. So assume that like this 1 is in front of that. So how much time it took actually? Less than 1 minute, correct? But if you would have taken that, converted into decimal, and then you would have divided it, actually it would have taken more time because this number is very big. Understood? Since the
Yes.
number is big, if you try to do the traditional method, it would have taken a lot of time. We should have known this actually. So easily conversion come binary to octal number. So fine. So now any questions here? Anybody not understood? So we covered decimal, we covered binary, we covered octal. So any question? So next one is hexadecimal. How should we convert number into hexadecimal? So let us show that like 154. I need to convert into hexadecimal. How should I convert into hexadecimal? There are two ways are there. If you are not comfortable with the 16 number division, so you should have done by 2 and then you would have converted then hexadecimal, or you should be comfortable with hexadecimal. 1 minute. So if you are not comfortable with 16 digit division, so I would have divided by 16, correct? So if you have to convert it into hexadecimal, then you should remember 16 division, correct? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So if you are not comfortable, what you can do is actually you can convert into divide by 2 and then you convert. So let us do this way approach, because or if you are comfortable with 16, you can try out, but I am trying to say that like other way around. Divide by 2. How should I do? This is 7, this is 6. So remainder is 0. Then 2. What is actually 3, 8.
0.
So if it is 2, 1,
9. 0.
then again 2
8.
is a 9, correct?
Yes.
9 and 1. Then again 2, 4 and 1. Then again 2, 2 and 0.
0.
So again 2,
1.
0.
0.
So what is the number? Number is from this, correct? From this point, correct? So what is the number is 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, and then after this one, then this 0, 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 0. So this is what is the number, correct? This is the number, correct? So this is MSB, this is LSB. So 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0. Fine. Is that clear?
Yes.
So
Yes,
now,
sir.
what is 16? 2 to the power of
4.
So I will be grouping 4. I will be grouping 4. I will be grouping 4. What is this actually? 1, 0, 0, 0.
8.
So 1, 0, 0, 1 is
9.
9. So 98 in hexadecimal. It is equal to hexadecimal 9. In hexadecimal, it is 98. 52 is 152 is equal to 98 in hexadecimal. Is that clear?
Yes.
So now we converted hexadecimal. How should we convert it back? So you should have converted back with the 16. If you know that like 16 multiplication, you should have tried that actually. So how should like so 78? What is that actually? 98? 98. I should be in the 16. So this is where I should be writing in computer. I should be writing 0x 98. So either this way or this way. Is that clear? Okay, if I have to convert into decimal, how should I convert? I should have converted it to, I should have converted 9 into 16 to the power of 1.
1.
And 8 into
0.
60 to the power of 0. So now if you are not that comfortable, again you should be converting into binary and then you calculate from the computing from the binary. So it's up to you how you want it to do. So that's also fine. So you if you are not that comfortable in 16 number, 62 to the power of 3, 62 to the power of 4 and other things, because binary to the power of them, most of people, at least one power you should be remembering very well. So better to remember binary power and then you can do it. Like, so binary to the power of, how is that actually? 2 to the power of 0 is 1, correct? So how should I say? So 0, what is the first power? 1. So how should you calculate binary powers? So binary powers is 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 32, 64, 128, 256. You should be very, very by heart in this. 256. Next 512. 1024. What is next actually? 2048.
48.
90. What is 90? Next 96, huh? Or 4096?
4096, sir.
4096. So at least what is this number? This is up to 10. This is 11 and this is 12. So the next is, so up to this much you should have actually. Beyond that, we can recalculate. So most of the times like this much you should be having by hatting and then you should recalculate, because this is the essential thing. So if you know that, then you can convert. If hexadecimal to something decimal, you convert into binary and then you convert into, or then convert the number. That is how you can try out. Any questions here?
No, sir.
So now if I ask you actually hexadecimal to octal, how should I convert hexadecimal to octal? So it is 74. This is hexadecimal. I have to convert into octal. How should I convert? So what is the shortcut method? So you will be converting into binary 1 0 0. 7 is 1 1 1 0. So now then regroup. This is 3, this is 3, and this is 3. So this is 1, this is 6, this is 4. So in octal 1 6 4. Did you got it? How did you got hexadecimal to octal? So convert into binary and then regroup, then convert back into octal. Any question?
No, sir.
So this covers the number system, like conversion to 1 to 1, 1 to 1. So you can try out that hexadecimal, base number, all those things is essential. So number chart, if somebody asks you that like base 3, then number maximum number possible is 0 1 2 thing. Base 4, they can ask any base, base 3, base 4, base 5, base 6, base 7, base 8, base 9, 10, because they wanted to check whether you are able to think. So how should I convert basics? So something that like somebody is asked you to convert into basics. So very simple, correct? So how should I convert into basics? One more example we'll try. So I'm converting back. So now let us do this one. So what is that actually? I have given 74 in hex. Then I wanted to convert into base 6. Then how should I do base 6? And I will be giving 102, the decimal number. Then I wanted to convert into basics. How should we do? Anyone wanted to attempt? This is first, this is second. Anyone want to attempt? Anyone? Attempt it now. If you have not able to do it, it's fine. So what is the procedure? So okay, first let us try this one. How should we do?
74 hexadecimal 111
Okay, 1 minute. 74 hexadecimal 74. I am trying to convert into binary, correct? 111.
100.
No, 0 you are missing. You should not miss 100. 4 digit you should be converting.
Yes.
So fine. So now what we should be doing? This comes in binary. Next,
Convert into hexa.
no, this is hexa. No, from hexa we converted into binary. Then again hexa. We need to convert into 6, correct? To the base 6. How should we proceed? This one I should be converting into decimal, correct?
Yes, sir.
So what is the decimal value? 1 to the power of 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to the power of 6, correct? So then 1 to the power of 2 to the power of 5. Then 2 to the power of 4. Then
Sir, how 6 came, sir? How 6 came?
How 6 came up? This is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That 0.
Which 0? This one.
Yes, sir.
0, no, there is no point in multiplication. No, 0 to the power of 7. Power of 7 is use. Any number multiply by 0 is 0, correct?
Yes.
I'm just discarding it actually. That's it. So now this 0 is gone. So 1. This is 1 actually. 0, 1, 2. So 1 to the power of 2. Then remaining zeros are discarded. So 2 to the power of 6 is actually 32. How much? 64. Correct? 64 plus 32. 2 to the power of 5 is 32. 2 to the power of 4 is 16. 2 to the power of 4. And then what is the 2 to the power of 2? It is 4.
It's 4.
4. So what is 64 plus 32? 96. 96 plus 4, 100. 116. Now I got 116. So next, what is actually this? I need to convert into base 6. How should I convert into base 6? So what I will be doing? 116. I will start divided by 16. 116 by 6. So how should I do? 6. 6 1 just 6. 6. How much it will come here? So 556. 8 no. 8 6 no, not 9 no.
Yes, sir.
9 6 is how much?
54.
No. 6 11 ja 66. 6 10 the 60. 6 9 ja 48. Correct? No, 56. Correct? Okay. So you should be knowing that multiplication. Fine. So what is the remainder? 0. Correct? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So next 6 3 is 18.
1.
1.
Sir, reminder 2.
What is?
Here reminder 2, sir.
Where is 56, no, 54, huh? Yeah, okay, sorry, 54. 54, correct? So reminder is 2. So what is the number? 31312. 312 in 6. Fine. How should I convert back into decimal? The reverse way. What is the reverse way? So let me take one more. So very careful, because these are very easy to score, but you can do a lot of minor mistake and you will lose the numbers. See, because you should be cross verified. Very simple, very easy to score, but you do silly mistake and you lose the marks. So now 312, how should I convert back into decimal? So this is 0th bit, this is 1 bit, this is 2 bit. So 3 to the power of, or 3 into 6 to the power of 2 plus 1 into 6 to the power of 1 plus 2 to 6 to the power of 0. So 2 into 1 is 2. So this is 2. So 6 into 1, this is 6 into 1 is 6. So 6 to the power of 2 is 36. 36 into 3, what is the number? 36 into 3.
108.
36 into 3. So what I will put on actually 35 is actually 105 plus 3, 108. So 108. So 108 plus 6 is okay, 108 plus 8 is 116, correct? So that's what we got.
Yes, sir.
So we should be able to convert any number system. Is that clear? We should be able to convert into any number system, and we should be able to convert back into any number system. But most popular one is binary, octal, decimal, hexadecimal. But they can ask you to convert any number to any number. So fine. So just to check actually whether you are comfortable in number systems. So fine. So any question on the conversions?
No.
Okay. So that is the one thing they will be asking. Next is there is one more thing they will be asking in number system. I think not mentioned here. Huh? Okay, another thing is actually division, whether this number divided by 2, divided by 3, divided by 6, divided by 4, divided by 10, and all those things. You should be knowing that like whether this number is able to divide or not. So how should we know that like number divides any number? So for example, if I have to divide division thing, you people knows, correct? So how should I know that like number is divisible by 2? So the last number is either it should be 0
Positive number.
or it is a 2. So don't go that way. So for example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 0. Whether this number is divisible by 2 or not.
Yes, sir.
Because I need to just check the unit number. Unit number is either it should be 0 or it should be 2 or it should be 4 or it should be 6 or it should be
8.
fine. So if it is that, then this number is divisible by 2. Fine. Do you understood this concept?
Yes, sir.
This is, they will check actually whether the number is divisible by 2, divisible by 3. So I will share you the chart actually. You practice that. So like divisibility rules, that is called divisibility rules. I think I not added actually. So this is very important. So up to 19 they will ask actually, but let me see. Up to 19, they will ask divisibility rule. But up to 10 is also fine. Usually for cat and all those things, they will ask up to 19, up to 25, up to 100. But for you people, that is not necessary. Let me up to so this I will copy. This I will share. So that is good one. Usually, like you should be knowing up to 10 by heart. But sometimes they will ask up to 20, up to 25, up to 40, up to 45. So let me check any other divisibility. Up to 10 is lot of are there. For you people, not for cat, other aptitude, basic aptitude, up to 10 is enough. So let me try up to 10 here. So any, let me copy this one. This is also very, very important. So now, whether it is divisible by 3, how should we decide? Is it now divisible by 3 or not? How should we decide? If the number is divisible by 3, because the thing is now they won't be asking you the basic number. Like they won't ask actually like is number 15 is divisible by 3 or not. They will be asking 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and something that like 9. Whether this number is divisible by 3 or not. Oh, break. Okay. So I'll complete this 3 and then we'll take a break. So fine. So how should we decide if number is divisible by 3 or not?
Yes, sir, divisible by 3.
How you decided?
Last number is
Sir, the last digit.
Only last digit?
8.
Based on 8, it is divisible by 2, we can decide by last digit. But what about 3? This is the rule. Sum of the digits divisible by 3. This is what you should be doing, not last 3. Got it? What you should be calculating? Sum of these numbers. How should I calculate the number of? See, if I say, see, last 3 is used for 8, divisibility of 8, but not for 3. So for 3 should be divisible. I should be adding all this number. How should I add the number? 9. See, 9 you can remove because 9 is divisible. So 1 plus 3 plus 1 plus 5 plus 3 is actually again 9. So this also is divisible. So now 4 plus 9 is also again divisible. So 6 plus 7 plus 8 is actually 15. This is also divisible. 6 is also divisible. It's like, so you can add that also, or you can because anyhow if you add 9 plus 9 plus 9 plus, that is anyhow divisible, correct? So you just check it actually like what is that, or else like you can add all this number. So what I can do is actually 9 plus 1 is 10, 10 plus 5 is 15, 15 plus 3 is 18, 18 plus 2 is 24, 24 plus 9 is 29, correct? So okay, 6 plus 15 plus 6 is actually 21. So 21 plus 29, this is 30 plus 20, this is 30 plus 20 is 50. No, how come I got this number? 9 plus 1 is
22 plus 5 is 27, sir. 9 plus 1, 10, 10 plus 5, 15 plus 3, 18, 18 plus 4, 22, 22 plus 5, 27. There you missed.
okay, so 27. Okay. So now what is this number now? 48. Correct. 4 plus 8 is actually 12. So 1 plus 1 1 plus 2 is actually 3. So 3 is divisible by 3. Is that correct? You can. So 48, 4 plus 2 is 4 plus 8 is 12. So 1 plus 2 is equal to 3. So finally it is a divisible by 3. Is that clear? So usually like I won't be adding this actually. I will be going by this way. 9 deducted, 9 deducted. You only look for 9. 9 deducted, 9 deducted, 9 deducted. Then what is the remainder? Then you can do it. So that is the best way. The shortcut methods, like it is your own shortcut method. So that is my method actually. Like you can, or you can do the whatever is in the rule book. What is there in mentioned in here? You just add it. So till you add and then you can divide it. That is the rule book. So any questions here? Divisibility rule by 3. Any questions? So what we'll do, we'll take 5 minutes break and then we can continue. Okay. The next one is actually divisible by 2. So sorry, divisible by 4. So how should we get divisible by 4? Which is very, very easy. So what is that actually? Two things we should think in divisible by 4. So one thing is, what is 4? What is 4 is actually in terms of binary. 2 to the power of 2 is 4. Correct? So now it is to the power of 2. So if I just consider the last digit, it doesn't work out. I need to look into another digit. So 2 digit we should look into, and if this is divisible by 4, then that number is divisible by 4. So now how should we get the number divisible by 4? So let us try that number, any number. So something that like 1, 2, 8, 6, 7, 5, 4, 6. So is it divisible by 4? So this is what I need to look into. 46 is divisible by 4. No. 42 or 44 is divisible by 4. 46 is not. But 46, this is divisible by 2. Yes. So large digit is 6. So it is divisible by 2. It is divisible by 2, but not divisible by 4. Is it clear? So instead of that here, if it is 48, then it would have been divisible by 4. Understood? So we should not consider all these things, like, so we should not start dividing anything. Just consider last 2 digit. Any question here? Why last 2 digit? Because in binary, in the number 2, I should have considered only last digit. But I need to consider here last 2 digit. And for 8, you should be considering last 3 digit. Let me explain that also. So where is 8? So 8, I should have consider last 3 digit. Last 3 digit divided by 8. So you understood the pattern? 2 last digit, 4 last 2 digit, 8 last 3 digit. Is easy to remember or not? Hello?
Yes, sir.
So now if I give any number, so you can check actually what all it will divides. Like, let me ask one question. Okay, let us continue, then I'll ask the other question. Now we completed 2, we completed 3, we completed 4, we also completed 8. So fine. So now what is left out? 5 is left out, 6 is left out, 7 is left out, 9 is left out, and 10. So okay, let's first target this 10. Any number divisible by 10, how should I check actually? Last digit should be 0. Yes or no? So 2, 3, 4, 5, 0. Is it divisible by 10?
Yes, sir.
So 10 we have understood. What about 5? Last digit should be 0 or 5. So 25 divisible, 20 divisible, 35 divides, 40 divides, correct? So like how we will come to know about this pattern, like 0 or 5. So 5 ones are 5, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. So did you got anything? Last digit is either 0 or 5. So last digit is 0 or 5, then only it is divisible by 5. Is it understood?
Yes, sir.
So now what is left out? So we did this much, we did this, we did 8. So 6, 7, and 9 is left out. So these 3 left out. So fine, let us think about. So another easiest one is actually, what is the next one? Anybody knows, remember it? What is the 9 you should be doing? It is same, since 9 is multiplication of 3. So what I'm looking actually, I'm trying to divide all the digits, summation of that, and divisible by 9, because 3 and 6. And 6, if I have to do check, actually, it should be divided by 2 and 3. So why I am trying to check, actually, this is another rule you should be remembering. If, for example, if I'm asking you to divide by 15, how should I check, actually? 15. So 15 is multiplication of which are the two prime numbers? 3 and 5, correct? If the number
Yes.
is divisible by 3,
Yes, sir.
number is divisible by 5, then that number is divisible by the 15. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
So something like a 6, what is the multiplication of binary multiplication, like multiplication of prime numbers? What prime numbers multiplied value will give 6? 2 and 3, correct? So if the number is divisible by 2, number is divisible by 3, then that number is divisible by 6. That is general rule, correct? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So now we did 6 also. Now 7 and 9 is left. So 9 is very easy. So how should I? If you sum everything, then that number is divisible by 9. Then that is a divisible by 9, because this is 3 into 3. So 3 into 3, so 2 times. So now I won't be able to check, because both are same, correct? I won't be saying that like if it is divisible by 3, then it will divisible by 9. How should I check, actually? Assume that like 3 is divisible by 3, 6 is divisible by 3. Is 6 is divisible by 9? No. Yes or no? So it is 9 is divisible by 9. So what is the rule here is actually like I cannot take the 3. If it is divisible by 3, it cannot be divisible by 9, because this rule, no. If 2 prime numbers, if 2 prime numbers are there, then I cannot say that like it is. If it is something that like another 3 comes, then I cannot say that like you should be only 3 by 9. So now I should be saying that like it should be divisible by 3, it should be divisible by 9, and it should be divisible by 5. Then only that number is divisible by that way. So if here is 9, then it should be summation of that 9. You got it? Understood or not understood?
Understood, sir.
So let us say that like one more number. Like, so what is that? 3 into 3 into 5. What is that number? 3 into 3 into 5 is actually 15 into 5. But okay, how should I check actually whether number is divisible by 45? So this number has to be divisible by 3. It should be divisible by 9. It should be divisible by 5. Then that number is divisible by 45. Got it?
Yes, sir.
So like that, you should be checking it. Like now, let us see, because once you know that like basic things, then you can multiply and you can get into. So now we looked into 5, we looked into 6. Now we looked into 8, we looked into 9, we looked into 10. So what is left out actually? 7. So 7, since it is a prime number, you have to try out by dividing. So how should we divide actually? So double the value of the last digit and subtract a result from the rest of the number. The answer is divisible. So like, so now for example, 385. What is a double of 5? Is and what is the remaining? 38 minus double the 5 is actually 28. Is 28 divisible by 3? This is the rule. So now how should we try out this actually? So it is a better ways. This is one rule, but some people have some different rules for 7. So you can stick to any rule. Let me check with any other distributed rule. Everybody is saying the same thing. Last digit by number and then subtract from remainder and the 7. So if the number is usually 7, they are not given here. If 3-digit for 3-digit number, double the last digit number is subtract. Here we'll see. Here we'll see 7. There is no simple test to deliver 7. So, usually for 7 there is no method actually. So you should be trying to divide that. So I'm trying to multiply last digit and add this number to remaining digit. This value is multiplication. One time here he is saying adding, there he is saying subtraction. So we'll try figuring out actually. Last is equal to subtract product. So there are two rules are there. So we will stick to the two method. One method is actually like easiest method is actually divide by 7 is the easiest method. If you are not aware about that, there is one method is called. So assume that like 787. So now this 7, what is a 7? 2 into 7 is actually 14. So this 14 I should be removing from 78. So 78 minus 14, what is the number? Number is so 64, correct? 64, correct? Is 64 7 divided 64? So 63, no, 9 lay. No, it doesn't divide. So it doesn't divide actually. So not divisible. If it is 6, it is 6 actually. Let us try that actually. So 6 into 2, 12. So 78 minus 12, how much is actually? Again, it is actually 60.
66.
So again, it doesn't divide. So this is one method is actually subtraction. Another method is saying that like I should add instead of subtracting. So let us try with that also. 78 plus 14, what is the number?
92.
So 92 is 92 divides 7. So no, it doesn't divide. So fine. Both works actually. You can cross verify either by subtraction, either by addition. Please mute. So any question? Any question on the divisible 7? So let us see that like there is a big number 7, 8, 6, 7, 5. Then how should I do? So what is the last number? 5. 5 into 2 is 10. So what is that actually? Then if I divide, subtract this minus 10. So again I would have got. So 7, 8.
5 7.
Sorry, 5 7.
5 7.
So now this is also too big to divide. So what I will do? 7 into 2 is actually how much? 14. So I'll subtract 14. So what is that remaining number? No, not here. So 785 minus 14. So what is the number? So 1.
71.
Okay, this is also too big number. Or else you can try out. Or you can try out this division. Or else like what you'll do? Again, you do double that actually. Like it become 2. So 17 minus 2, what is that actually? 15. Is 50 7 divides 15? No. So this number doesn't divide 7. Fine. So you can keep on iterating. This is called iterative way of dividing 7. So any questions here? So it is much more, or like, so instead of doing these actually you would have tried out a division of actually 7, whether it is divides or not. But it is up to you whether you want to do this approach or directly divide by 7. Or you can stop here, here only, then you can check actually whether it is divisible or not. But sir, for 7, multiply with the last unit and then subtract with the remaining unit or addition with this remaining unit. That is the method to check the 7. Any questions here? Any question up to 10?
No, sir.
So 11, if I have to check 11, how should I check actually 11? So there is one simplest method is for 11. So you should be odd and even you will be subtracting. Like for example, 4, 8, 9 or 2. So if I have to check with the 11, what I'll be doing? This and this I should be adding. So what is actually 9? 4 plus 9 is actually 13, and 8 plus 2 is 10. So either you can subtract. So what is the remaining is 3. So is this number is divisible by 11? Then that number is divisible by 11. Is that clear? The rule for 11. So let us try one more. So you will be taking odd even numbers. Now say that like 4, 6, 9, 8, 2, 4, 5. Is it divisible by 11? So this plus this plus this plus this. So what is actually, and this plus this. So what is actually 8 plus 8 is 16, 16 plus 4 is 20, and 5 plus 2, 7, 7 plus 9 is 16.
36.
Huh? No, how much? 7, 16, 20. The 0. So this number is divisible by 11. So it is multiplication 11. How should we check actually? 44, 4 and 9. Then again 44. So then 5 and 8. So then 55. Then 3 and 2. So 22. So if I do 22, what is left out? 104, no? So 104. 104 is actually 99. So 99 means like 5 and 5. 55. So it is divisible by 11. Correct? Because 0, 11, 22 all divisible by 11. Correct? So I have checked actually whether it is divisible by 11. So you can check actually it is divisible by 11 or not. How should I check actually it is divisible by 11? So let us write a small Python program. Check here. Because too much, no, so it is, I will write a program here. What is the number? 484898245. Is equal to 48.
98.
245. 245.
245, correct? So now I will be checking a modulus 11. So 0, correct? Right? Is it divisible by 11? Understood? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So these divisible rules is important. Up to 11, let me check any other. So I will give you one more. Up to 25, there was one more reason up to 25, 45. So that I will copy here, this one. So 11, 12, 15, 18, and 45. So try to copy. So you just by hand that actually methods. So fine. Any doubts here? So 12, 3 and 4, correct? So co-primary number 3 and 4. So if it is 15, 3 and 5. So 18, 2 and 9. So 45, we already got 5, 3 and 9 or 5 and 9. So fine. So this is how you should be trying to find out. So any question here? Anybody not has any, like you understood these things, no? So how to divide by 11, 12, 15, 18 and 45. 12, 3 and 4. So you try if it is divisible by 3, if it is divisible by 4, then 15, 3 and 5, 19, 18. So there is no other rules, no, for 16. 16 is another thing. I don't have a rules for 16. So if you think about the 16 rules, the another logic is actually what I told you is about 8. 8 is divisible last 3. So you should have checked last 4 digits for 16. So last digit for 2, last 2 digit for 4, last 3 digit for 8, last 4 digit for 16. So you can check that. This is works actually. If you are trying to check 32, so last 5 digits. So but we can stop here. So fine. So that is one rule. And what is the other thing? So of 18, 9 and 2, and 45, 5 and 9. So I have told you 3, 9 and 5. So since if it is divisible 9, it is always divisible by 3. So this we can discard. So any number divisible by 9 is always divisible by 3. So that is the whole, this not necessary. Or else like you can try with 3, 9, 5 also. That's no issue. So any question here? So how to check with this? This is more than enough for you to remember. But beyond this, actually, it is too much for you. If you are preparing for CAT, then you need to know a lot more things. 13, 17, everything they have some rules actually. So no need to remember all this. So any questions here? Divisibility. So there is one more concept is there. I think unit number. So let me explain that also. I think it is not here. So what is the unit number concept? So I will just give the brief overview before I jump into here unit number. So now sometimes what they will give, no? So something like they will give something that like 3, 4, 5 to the power of 98 plus 2, 3, 8 to the power of 72, and they will ask actually what is the unit number. Unit digit of the result. Unit digit of the result. How should we check actually? Can I multiply 374 to the power of 98, 230 to the power of, and then I can add and then I can check it actually. It is too much to do, correct? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So there is a trick is there. So that trick is actually like this number I should be checking. So there should be pattern. What is the 16-4 pattern? 4, 8, 4 on the 4, 4 to 8, then the 12, then 16, then 20, then
24,
24,
24.
then
28,
28, then
32.
32, then 36, then 40. Is any pattern you are able to identify here? Any pattern you are able to identify? There is a 4, there is a 8, there is 2, there is 6, there is
0.
then again 4,
8.
2, sorry, 8, 2, 6, 0. So what is the pattern? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. After 5, it is repeating. Correct? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So now we need to divide this 98 into 5. So 98 to the power of 5. What is that I will be getting? How many I will be getting? 98 by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So divided by 5 is actually how much I'm getting. So that is how you should be looking into. So it's like I am trying to divide. Let me explain that with an example. Here. So okay. So that is called universal cycle of every number. So every number universal cycle. So I will share you actually cyclicity of the every number. So this is the good one. So fourth cycle is actually sorry. I did a little bit like a mistake. So I should be doing the power, not the thing. So I should be doing the because since it is a power, correct? So when I'm trying to do with the power, I should be checking with the power, not with the multiplication pattern. See what I'm looking is actually 4 to the power something, correct? So 4 to the power of 3, 4 to the power of 4 something. So when I was looking into the power, I should not find out the pattern in the multiplication. I should find out the pattern in the powering the number. So 4 1 is 4, 4 to square is 16. 4 cube is what is the number? 64, correct? 4 to the power 1, 4 to the power of 2, 4 to the power of 3, 64, correct?
Yes, sir.
So 4 to the power of 4, What is the number?
256.
256, correct? So now what is the pattern here? So pattern is 4 and pattern is 6. So 4 and 6 means like it is a cyclicity is actually 2. So that is what I missed there. So cyclicity is actually 2. For 4, cyclicity is actually 2. 4 and 6, 4 and 6. So then what I should be dividing? If it is 98, then what? How should I divide actually? 98 divided by 2. So then what I will get? I will be getting. So it is a divisible 2, correct? Now I will be doing modulus of 2. What is the remainder? The 0. So means like if it is 0 means like what I will be getting? I will be getting 4 as the last unit. 0 and 1, no. So 2 cyclicity. If it is 1, then last number will be 6. If it is 0, last digit is 4. That is the cycle, correct? What is the cycle? 4 and 6. If it is 0, means like the 4. If it is 1, means like it is what is called 6. Modulus 2 will give only 2 number. Either it is 0 or 1. Yes or no? Do you understood or not? Let me explain again. Did you understood or not? Okay. Let me explain. Yeah, again. See, 4 to the power of 1 is 4. 4 to the power of 2 is 16. This you understood, correct? Pattern cycle. 4 to the power of 3 is actually 64. And 4 to the power of 4 is actually. So now I understood the cyclicity of 2. So 4 and 6. So this is a 2 cyclicity. So now if I wanted to find out 3, 6, 8, 3, 6, 8 and 4 to the power of something that like a 73. So now this unit is 4, correct? So now I need to look about cyclicity of the 4. What is the cyclicity of 4? 4 is 2. So now if it is 2, then what I will be doing? This power I should be modulus of 2. What I would have got here actually? Result is 1. Yes or no? What is modulus of 73 by 2? Remainder is 1. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So then cyclicity is 0 and 1, correct? So what is the cyclicity? 0 is 4. So what is cyclicity is 1 is 6. So this unit, if I divide actually, if you multiply this actually, the unit digit, whatever, like I'm not saying that like what is the front digit, but the unit digit will be 6. Is that clear? So if you want to know that actually whether it is correct or not, so what we will be doing, what is the number? 3684, correct? Is equal to 3684. Then answer is 8 to the, what is the power? 73. So what is the result? So it is, I got 6. Most like no. Oh, sorry, I got 4, correct? What I said here, I said cyclicity is 6, I said, correct? I said 6, but I got 4, correct? Most like okay, there was mistake then. So first is to the power of 1 and second is to the power of 2. So that is what I should be like. So if it is 1, I should be getting this, or 2 it should be getting. I think it should be some mistake I did. 384, 3684, 73, correct? 73. Okay. So instead of 4 and I got 6. Okay. So I would have got 6 or 4. So what if it is modulus 2, 73 modulus 2 is 1, correct? I got 1. So 1 means like it is 4. If it is 0 means it is 6. So that a cycle is actually 1 means 4, 0 means if I got 0 means like it should be 6. So there is a mistake from my side. Any question here? Did you understood this? Hello?
Yes, sir.
So no need to do. See, if you try to multiply, then what is this number? It's too much, no? Too much to remember. So it is very, very easy to get the unit digit. Unit digit is, so unit digit will be either 0, either 4, either 6. So if it is modulus is 1, so it is a 4. And if what we get is if it is a 2, 0 or 2, then I would have got 6. Is fine. So this is the same thing I should be looking for. If let us see that like cycle for 6 is 1. So means like any is if I am looking for unit digit, there is no need to multiply. So what it means actually, let us try this actually. So if I'm trying to do multiply, so this is a 6. So any number if you multiply, so finally it should be 6 only. So let us see what is a 6 only. If I try 57, any number, cycles is 1 actually, like finally I would have got 6 only. Did you got this 6 correct? Hello? So where there is no need to multiply. Unit digit is very easy to calculate. Understood? You guys are there?
Yes, sir.
So any digit, see if it is unit digit is 6, cyclicity of 6 is 1, means like anything if you multiply, so finally it will be 6 only. So how should we get the cyclicity? So cyclicity is actually 6 to the power of 1 is 6, 6 to the power of 2 is 36, 6 to the power of 3. What is actually 6 to the power of 3? Six to the power of 3. So 260. So all is remaining 6. Cyclicity is 1. So you know how to get the cyclicity. Then how to check the unit digit. Any question here? Any question?
No, sir.
So how easy to calculate if somebody gives like a very big number and ask you to find out the unit digit? Very easy to do, correct? This is another important question in the number system. So find out the cyclicity. So next thing is actually, let me go back to one question, something like this. So some kind of a question like something like this will come. So now what is I need to look into? So cyclicity. So this is what I'm trying to get. So something like that, or like, let me give one more example. It is not a good one. This is 7 is very easy. So let me take one more example. Not this this way. Okay, now something like this you got. What is the 6 to the power of anything? 6. 9 to the power of anything? What is cyclicity of 9? What is cyclicity of 9? Cyclicity of 9 is 2. So 1 means this, 0 means 1. So now what is cyclicity? What we are able to get it actually? So to the power of 9. So all. So finally it will be, if I divide by the 2, so finally I will be getting modulus is equal to 1. So modulus of I'm getting 1 means like, what is cyclicity? I would have having 0 and 9 and 0. So I would have got the 1. Fine. So now if I got 1, so plus this 6. So what I would have got actually? No, that is that question is 1 minute. One example I'm trying to explain. Okay, as this is a no unit digit. Okay. With solution, I wanted to have an answer. Okay. So now we'll solve this simple one. 7. What is the 7 cycle? 7 cycle is 4. So now what is the 7 to the power of 12? Divide by 4 if I do. So modulus 4 if I do, what is the number I will be getting? Modulus 4 if I do, then 0 I will be getting. 0 I am getting means like I would have got 1 minute. So what is the number? So 0 I am getting means like I am getting 1. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 means 0. So that is what I got 1. So that is how I got this 1. So from this number I would have got 1. And 8 cycle is, what is the 8 cycle? 8 cycle is 4 again. So now from that actually I would have got 3. So 8 to the power of 3 is actually, what is the 3 thing? So 0, 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3. So that is 2. So from this number I got 2, this number I got 1. So 1 plus 2 is equal to 3. This is how I will be getting the last digit number. Is that clear? Understood this example? Hello? Did you understand this question?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Let us try one more one because I wanted answer with answer so that like I can explain. Okay, not explain. This is different one. I'm not interested because explanatory, like I'm not explained you the factorial thing. So we'll take with the normal thing. This one, no, this is also factorial. I don't want. I want without factorial because factorial is another thing. Or else, like, do you have any questions? Such question? Let me see here. Actually, like in CAT, that is very well-known question. Divisibility is already there, so that we covered. To the power. Yeah, this one we can try out. So now 27 to the power of 15 to the power of 17 to the power of 21. So then how should we do? So how should we try to do? So 27 to the power of 15 to the power of 17 to the power of 21. So it is too typical to do. So let me try this actually. 27 to the power of 15 to the power of 17 to the power of 21. 17 to the power of 21. So how should we check? So first is we should try out this 7. 7 to the power of 21, correct? What would have got here? So then 5, then 7. So this is how we should be. This we resolve, this we resolve, this we resolve. This is how we should be trying to resolve the number one by one by one by one. So can we try this actually? So The find the remainder in the power. Where is that answer? What is the answer here? 7 cycle. What is 7 cycle? What is the 7 cycle? Finally. What is the 7 cycle? Seven cycle is 7, 9, 3, and 1. So I should be getting 7, 3, 9, and 1. And one more thing. So no need to resolve also. Like, see, if you see answer actually, oh, 3, 7. Okay. Okay. Sometimes what happens actually, there will be, there won't be any other answer actually. So then no, you can do that. So now, so what I can do is actually like this number, what is that, like 15 to the power of 17 plus 21 should be divided by 4. So how should we do it actually? So see, one approach, what we can done actually, like 17 and 7, 7 and 17, then 5 and to 17. That is one approach. The another approach, what is mentioned here is actually, instead of making this whole thing, what I will be converting 4 to the power 4 into 4 is actually 16. So now I should be calculating in the 4 cycle, correct? Because of 7 is equal to 7 cycle. 7 is a 4 cycle. So this 15, I am trying to convert 16. How should I convert to 15 into say 16? So minus 1, correct? It is 1 less, correct? Yes or no?
Yes.
So now I will be trying to find out. So now that is what approach is used here. So what is actually minus 1 to the power of something. So if minus to the power of 1, and what is actually minus, how the minus will work? If minus to the power of 1 is a positive 1, correct? Sorry, minus 1. So minus to the power of 2, positive 1. Minus to the power of 3, minus 1. So what I would have got actually, depending on if it is a odd, I would have got negative. If it is a even, I would have got positive. Yes or no? Did you got that answer? Minus to the odd, it will be negative. Even, it will be positive. So even means like if it is a positive. So that is what he has looked into. So if it is odd or even. So if it is odd, so entire thing is odd. Wow, how it is odd actually? So 17 to the power of 21. So 7 again to the power of 21. So if it is odd, so it is minus 1. So when finally if it is minus 1, then what is a minus 1? What is the cycle actually? This is 1, 2, 3, 0. Minus 1 means like, so I will be going the negative index. In the positive index and negative index in Python, you look into know what is a negative index. So I will be getting 3. That is what he is looking into. So negative. So this is 0. This side is 0. This is minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. So that is how like minus 1 here got actually. Like this is too much to digest for you because it is usually for CAT kind of question. But even if you are able to give this kind of question, usually like you will be getting this kind of examples. What was that? This kind of example you would have got 251 to the power of this to the power of this one. This kind of question you would have got. But sometimes you will be asking the other kind of question depending on the, like if you are looking for like Amazon, Google or something like, they will be asking this. So it is little bit like a second level of question. Or even in the CAT also this kind of question is asked. So, but we should be good at this question. We should be good at these basic question. So 7 cycle to the power of 91. So this question we can solve. So 7 cycle is actually 4. So 59, 60, no, minus means like this will result into 3. So 3 to the cycle 87. Now, what is cycle of 3? Did you got this answer? Why I got 3 here? 7 to the power of 59. Correct? So 59 is actually, if you do divide by modulus by 4, what is the result is 3. Correct? Yes or no? 59 modulus 4 is what actually? 59 modulus 4. What I got? I got is 3. So what is a 3 cycle? So 7, correct? So 1, 2, 3. So 3. So that is how I got 3 here. That is how I got 3 here. So this is a 3 into 3 to the power of 87. 87 is a 3 cycle. What is 3 cycle? Again the 4. 3, 9, 1. So what is the modulus of 87 by 4? 87 by 4. Modulus is again 3. So what is the 3 thing? So 3, 1, 2, 3. So 7. So means like 3 into 7. So what I am getting it actually 3 into 7. Then what is the next number? Next number is 8 to the power of 129. What is the 8 cycle? 8 cycle is 4. Again, I should be doing modulus 4. 129 modulus 4. 129 modulus 4. I got 1. So 1 means like what is our number? 8. So then what I'm trying to into 8. Next, what is the number? 99 by 9. So what is the 9 cycle? 9 cycle is 2. So 99 by 2. 99 by 2 modulus is 1. So 1 means I'm getting 9. So into 9. So now it is very easy to know. 2 into 7, 21. 89 is equal to 72. Correct? So 2 into 1 is equal to 2. So answer is 2. Did you got this answer? Do you understood this answer? Hello? So shall I explain again? Or you understood? Did you guys understood this? Or not? Okay, so now what is this actually? It is multiplication of 3. Yes or no? Sorry, 4 elements. 1 element, 2 element, 3 element, 4 element. So what is asked actually? What is the unit digit of the result? What is the unit result digit of the result? So can I take 375 to the power of 59 into, so it's too much to calculate. So what I'm looking actually, what is the unit digit here? 7 is a unit digit. Yes or no? 377, what is the unit digit? Is a 7. So to the power of 59. So 7 follows a 7 cycle. What is a 7 cycle?
4, sir.
4. So now
Sir.
this 59 I should be converting into modulus 4 because I should be getting 1, 2, 3, 4, anything. Correct? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Because the rest remaining is I'm not interested. Why I'm only looking for 4? After 4, again the cycle will come, correct? Multiply next 4 cycle will be repeating. So 59 by 4 modulus, what is the result I will got?
3, sir.
So what is the 3 means like here? 1, 2, 3. So 3. So means like what I understood here actually, this will result a unit number 3. Is that clear? This whole, when you multiply, it would have resulted a unit digit number 3. Yes or no? Did you understood that? How should I got 3? Did you understood it?
Sir, this one understood. The last one, 2.
What is that? Finally, okay. So like that, I got here 7. Sorry, I got first one for 3, second one 7, third one 8, last then the remaining is 9. So now what is that actually? 3 into 7 I should be multiplying, and 8 into 9 I will be multiplying. So 8 into 9, what is that actually? Sorry, 9, 8, 8 9s are 72.
72.
So this is 72. And what is the 3 7s are 21. So I don't want the front, no. I only look into 1 into 2, correct? The unit.
Yes, sir, understood.
So then now is a 2.
Yes, sir.
This is how I should be calculating. And this is actually typical kind of a question. But if you would have got it, actually, it's fine, because most of the time this kind of questions will come in the CAT. But you should be able to look into. It's like 3 typical kind of question will be in number system is divisibility rule, the number system, and this multiplication. And some more factorial and all those things are there. I don't want it to make more and more complex. I don't think they will be asking you. Unless if you are asking you, actually, you can forget that. Actually, you can ignore that. Usually in CAT and those things, they will be asking you. But here you should ignore that. So these are the 3 typical kind of questions they will be asking you. So now this is actually the concepts are covered in terms of, let me copy this example, some examples here, so that I can refer later on. So this ends the session. Actually, like, let me copy some example, and so that like I will share this code. Some simple example so that like you can remember it actually. This one. So that like you understand this one very easily. So one more example. These are usually GRE, CAT, GMAT kind of questions, but still they will ask you. This is easy one. Just to understand this concept, that's it. So fine. Any doubts? So now what I will be doing, I have given around 60 questions. So you should solve these questions, and if you are not able to solve this, actually, like we'll discuss in the next session. So most of the questions, and if there is any other concept, then we can discuss, but more or less like these are the key concepts they will be asking, and remaining will be very easy. So you can solve these 60 or 70 questions and try out, and if you are not able to get something, then we can discuss. So that is the number system. So fine.
Yes, sir.
So okay, next session, if you have any doubts, we'll solve this, or else like we will move to the next concept, that is LCM and HCF. So what I will do now, there I will be having time to solve some more questions there, but we'll see so how it goes. So I hope you should be able to answer these 100 questions effectively, whatever I have given, and let me know. So are you people following this actually, like, or I am trying to go very fast or slow? How is it actually? I have not taken the aptitude sessions, but since for you people I'm taking the aptitude sessions. So any suggestions? So you have undergone aptitude in college?
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
So Madam said actually like in GND, sorry, in your college it is done. Upper college it is done, correct?
What, sir?
Aptitude training.
Yes, sir.
Students are saying no, madam. Okay, so what you do know, like you go through that, and if any pattern is there, another pattern not able to understand. So now you people are following. No, so this much is more than enough. And unless until you find another 1 or 2 concepts in the number system, let me know. We can solve. So these are the very common kind of a question. And at least number system you will be getting at least few questions in aptitude. Even in CAT, even in GRE, even in GMAT, any even banking exam anywhere. So these kind of questions will be often asked. So you solve this actually, it will be very, very useful aptitude questions. And even any exams in government exams and all those things, this kind of questions. So don't take this as a light actually. And any pattern not solved, you let me know so that I can solve that. So fine. So shall we end here?
Yes, sir.
You people following now? So if
Yes.
if nothing is, if you are not following, let me know. Okay.